Hey guys, what's up? So, just got an email and I'm super, super stoked. Okay, so get this. I have LGMD 2A. So, what this means is I'm now categorized. I now have LGMD, but I have a form of LGMD that um, has been studied, has been checked into quite a bit. It's actually one of the more common ones. I know a lot of people that have what I have. I wanted to get this out there that I did announce my bowling event, and I announced how important it is. Okay, so where I go to the doctor at, the MDA helps with a lot of stuff where I go to the doctor. That's actually the whole reason why I went there. When I first went to the doctor, I went to a family doctor and I had to pay for that. And then I ended up going to Indy to see a neurologist, and it was I went to an MDA care clinic, basically to get the diagnosis, to get a more clear diagnosis. Obviously, I already had a diagnosis of some form of muscular dystrophy, but the doctor had told me that I had facial scapular humeral muscular dystrophy, which is, obviously a different form than what I actually have. And so then I went to the care clinic. The care clinic provided me with a diagnosis of LGMD. Back then, which this was about 10 years ago that I got this test done, they were unable to discover how I had got the disease. They had no idea. Because of scientific research that you all help when you go to my bowling event, or when you went to my Sky Zone event, or any other events. I'm only listing mine off because they're the only ones I really, can think of right now off the top of my head. Oh, I'm so excited, guys. This is awesome stuff. Okay, so if you go to any of those events and you make a donation, you are helping with what has just happened for me today. You are helping somebody get a clear-cut diagnosis. You are helping somebody to feel a little bit better, a little bit more at ease at the fact that they know this now. See, the biggest thing for me was I needed to know what type I had so that I could discover whether or not my children would get it or whether or not they were carriers. That's the key thing to finding out what type you have, so you can find out if it's going to be passed on or not. And obviously, too, you can find out how it was passed on to you. But you seriously have no idea how awesome it is that your donations help with something like this. For me, I was able 10 years later, to find out exactly what kind I have. And that's because of all the progress that we have made with the scientific research, guys. This is awesome, awesome stuff here. And I'm sure I'm not the only one, that had a very unclear test done 10 years ago, and it's very clear now. It's like, oh, I just want to jump up and down right now. It's so exciting. Like, I can't, but I want to so bad. You guys don't understand. Like, I've been wanting to know this because the biggest reason I wanted, I've got kiddos and wanted to make sure that if they are going to get it, that we take every precaution, I want to be more of a planner. I want to make sure that everything's taken care of that we can take care of. Obviously, there's no cure, but if you do catch it early, it is, you can use braces for like your legs, and you can use braces for your back to kind of help keep your posture, and to kind of help keep your strength in your legs, a little bit longer, to preserve, I guess, what you already have. It's a lot to take in, so it's better just to know early so you know how to tackle it with your kid. And as a mom, I'm sure anybody and everybody knows this, as a mom, you want to just be like, you want to fix everything, but you can't. So the things that you can fix, you want to make sure that you fix it, and you do your best at fixing it. And so that's what I was trying to do. And now I've come to the conclusion of it cannot be passed to my kids per se. They can be carriers. So they can have children that will have it, or that could have it, but they more than likely will not get it. So that's great news for me too. Also very excited to hear that as well. So yeah, guys, keep up the faith, keep up the hope, because if it happened for me, I'm sure it can happen for any and every single one of you guys. Um, the more we keep on trucking and getting this, getting all this fundraising in and getting all the help out that we can get, the better off we're going to be, guys. Like, this is just awesome. I mean, 10 years later, and I'm able to get a clear diagnostic test. Whereas 10 years ago, they didn't know. They just knew I had LGMD. They didn't know what kind. This is really cool, guys. Congratulations to me. And I hope that here soon I'm hearing a lot more stories like this one, like mine, where we're able to do it. We're able to figure it out. So please, guys, if you haven't considered my bullying event yet, maybe this video changed your mind, made you realize exactly how much you can help and how little you have to do to help. I mean, you really don't have to do a whole lot. So, yeah, pretty awesome. Hope to see you all Sunday. Cannot wait for the scientific breakthroughs to keep on happening, because this is amazing, guys.